YouTube, I'm Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I just finished filming this makeup look right here. It is Instagram Chooses My Makeup. It was so much fun. I love doing videos like that. This video right here is an Empties video. I love watching Empties videos. I know you guys love watching Empties videos. We're gonna get right into it. I'm also gonna link in the description box some of my previous Empties videos if you wanna go see some other ones that I filmed in the past. I can't believe it's already time to film another one. I feel like I just filmed one, but this bag is so heavy. I feel like this is the heaviest it has ever felt. I have no idea what's in here. I cannot remember whatsoever. So we're just gonna start randomly pulling things out of the bag and I'm gonna tell you what I think about them. So here we go. Dun dun dun. Okay, first thing that I'm gonna pull out of the bag, I can just feel by the feeling of it. This is my CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. This is my #1 favorite cleanser. I've tried so many in recent years and I always come back to this one. I love this one, the hydrating one with the light green lid. It's so gentle. It does such a good job of cleaning my skin. I feel like it makes my skin just feel so good after I use it. It does a great job of removing any makeup residue. I just love this cleanser so much. It's so affordable. You get so much for such a low price from the drugstore and it's just amazing. It's impossible to get these days because TikTok and just like the internet in general has hyped this up huge. So everybody's gone out and bought it. I'm currently using a different one because they didn't have this one in stock when I went to go buy it. Whenever this is in stock and I'm buying cleansers, I will always pick this one up. I love it so much. If you haven't tried it yet, please do. It is so good. And make sure you get this one because my mom bought a CeraVe cleanser and she bought like some random one. So it's the hydrating cleanser with the green top. Okay? Okay. Next up. Okay, great. I'm really happy I pulled this out right now because I have a lot to say about this product. This is the Somerville Bio-Mimicking Peptide Serum. So I've been experimenting with serums for about a year now, trying different ones in different price points. I mean, that was my plan, but I keep buying expensive ones. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for a luxury product, you guys. I just love things that are expensive. This actually got on sale. It was like 50% off during the Sephora sale. The Somerville Bio-Mimicking Peptide Serum, smooth and firm. Okay, so I have a few things to say about this. When I first started using it, I didn't know if I loved it because the texture of it is really like a gel-like consistency and it doesn't sink into your skin right away. So even if I had like just exfoliated and then I would put it on, I'm so used to my skin just like drinking up my skincare that I was kind of put off by the fact that it sort of sat on top of your skin. But I filmed that video with Johnny that I did and I talked to him about this while we were filming and he told me, because he actually has demoed for this brand in the past, that it's not meant to sink in, it's meant to sit on top of your skin. So I guess maybe similar to the Charlotte Tilbury night cream where it's meant to sit on top and sink in slowly. That's what it was designed and created for. So it didn't work well under makeup because of that. I would find that it would like ball up underneath my makeup. So I switched to how I was using this. I moved this to using it at night and especially using it every time I did an exfoliation just so that, you know, it could get really like deep down in there. I exfoliate my skin most days in the week. So at first I wasn't sure how I loved it because of the texture, because of the smell. I just like, you know, I'm all about the experience when it comes to skincare. I love like a good scent and I love a good texture and I love if it makes my skin feel amazing. But this was effective. So this is meant to help with anti-aging, like fine lines and wrinkles, smoothing and firming of the skin as opposed to like hydrating and plumping, which is more what I'm used to and what I kind of thought I wanted in a serum. As I continued to use this, the more and more I used it, the more and more I noticed the results. And I'm gonna tell you guys right away, the coolest thing about this is that I don't really have fine lines or wrinkles. Like I'm not quite there yet. I mean, we're definitely on our way. I'm starting to like notice. Anyways, we're not gonna go there. But I do get expression lines. So by the end of the day, I for sure will always get like little expression lines right here, my smile lines. Those are sort of my deepest set ones at the moment. And then sometimes like in my forehead, right at the top of my forehead as well, just from like making expressions throughout the day, right? So if I'm wearing foundation or even if I'm not wearing foundation, the lines won't be there in the morning, but then after expressing throughout the day, I'll notice them at night before I go to bed or when I'm doing my evening skincare. When I used this product for a little while, that went away. So I have like super soft, really light lines, like something that no one would notice except for me looking really up close in the mirror, that turn into sort of the deeper expression lines throughout the day. When I used this, those soft little lines that I could see in the morning before I had made any expressions for the day, before they got deeper, went away. And I was noticing that my foundation wasn't sinking into my smile lines as much, and I wasn't getting any expression lines in the foundation in my forehead whatsoever. Please don't tell me how that makes any sense, because like expression lines are expression lines, but something about using this serum helped me with that. So when it comes to fine lines and wrinkles, when it comes to smoothing and firming the skin, this absolutely did do that. I switched to the Tatcha Dewy Serum, which is sort of the more traditional kind of product that I personally would go for when it comes to a serum, or what I think I like, which is something that's really like moisturizing and makes my skin look really dewy and fresh and plump. But as I've been using this, I've been noticing, you guys, the expression lines starting to come back. So after just a couple of weeks of not using this, I'm noticing them coming back. So it was this. Yeah, I just think it's so cool because I was like kind of put off by this at first, and like skincare in general, it's like, is it really doing anything, or is it just being preventative? You never really know, but like I noticed a difference in that when it came to this serum. So I love it for that. If you have those types of issues, or if you're looking for a serum or skincare that's gonna help with that type of problem, then definitely check this out. It worked for me, and yeah, was very, very happy with it. Okay, I won't talk that much for every product, but some stuff I'm just super passionate about. And I know a lot of you guys are waiting for the review on that serum. So let's continue on. Next up, I have my R+CO Super Garden CBD conditioner. So I only have the conditioner in here because I'm just still finishing up the shampoo in the shower. But you guys know I absolutely fell in love with this product last year. This was in my 2020 favorites video. I love this stuff, okay? So since I ran out of this, I switched back to my previous favorite, which was the Kiehl's Damage Repairing and Rehydrating Conditioner. And I thought, like, because that was my favorite, like my go-to, my favorite, then I switched to this one and I loved this one, and I thought switching back to the Kiehl's, I was still gonna love the Kiehl's one, but no, it turns out, like, I just don't love it as much as I used to, because I went and used this and this was so much better. What do I love about this? This makes my hair so voluminous. It makes it so light and soft. Literally using these products, whether I sleep in my hair, blow dry my hair, whatever I do with it, when my hair dries, the volume is crazy. My hair is just lifted and light and soft. It's not weighed down whatsoever. This has lasted me since, like, I think I opened this up around October. So October, November, December, January, 4 months, this one tiny little bottle of conditioner. And like, I have so much hair, and my hair is bleached, so it needs a lot of moisture, it needs a lot of hydration, but I could just use the smallest little bit of this and it would work perfectly well. So because there's no water, because there's no extra filler ingredients in here to like sell you more for a cheaper price, you get what you pay for, and it's gonna last you a really long time because you don't have to use very much. I cannot say more about how much I love this product, and if any of you guys have tried it based off my recommendations, please leave me a comment down below and let me know how you feel, because my friend Kira has since purchased this based off my recommendation, and I was talking to her about it the other day and she's loving it. And she was using the Kiehl's one before off my previous recommendation, and she said the same thing as me. Like, she feels like her hair doesn't get greasy as quickly when she uses this. So yeah. Let me know if you've tried it based off my recommendation, or if you've just tried it in general in the comments down below. I'm really curious how you've enjoyed it, but I absolutely love this product. Let's move on. Next up, we have a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. You guys know I absolutely love this. I have one of these in pretty much every single Empties video, if not more than one. My #1 favorite product from Charlotte Tilbury is Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It's a beautiful moisturizer and primer together in one. Plumps the skin, makes it look hydrated and fresh, makes all your makeup go on so smooth and amazing. I love this guy so much, and yes, I've repurchased and I will continue to repurchase forever. I feel like I just love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Next up, another favorite, the Body Shop Body Butter. I feel like there's always one of these in my Empties as well, if not more than one. This is in the Moringa scent. I just love these body butters so much. I love that you can put them on like once or twice a week and they keep your skin hydrated for multiple days. You don't have to put on body moisturizer every single day. I hate putting on body moisturizer. I don't know why. It takes like 2 minutes, but for me it just feels like forever. It feels like it takes so much effort. You have to like rub it in so much for the product to absorb. I don't know. I'm just like not into that part of self-care, but I need it because I do have quite dry skin on my body, especially my legs. So yeah, this has been a favorite of mine since I was a teenager. I will continue to buy this and use this, and the Moringa is my favorite scent. It reminds me of my mom. I don't know why. Next up, we have some makeup. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, and actually I'm just gonna reach in here because I know there's another one. I have two of these. So I had shade number 3 and shade number 7. This is like the darkest I would ever be and the lightest I would ever be in this foundation. And I would often just mix them together and they pretty much ran out at the same time. This is, I think, probably my favorite foundation at the moment. It's just such a good everyday foundation. If you're a light foundation or like a tinted moisturizer wearing person, this would be a nice evening foundation for you because it's not too full coverage, it's not too heavy. It's just really, really a beautiful product. It looks better and better the longer you wear it. I've talked about this foundation a ton. I have an entire video about the Charlotte Tilbury foundations. I'll link that across the top here and in the description box down below if you want to go hear a little bit more about it. But I love this guy so much. I'm actually going to switch out the Light Wonder foundation in my makeup kit and start using Magic foundation in my freelance makeup kit because I love this product. It's so good. So I used up those recently as well. Next up, I have the Tatcha Cleansing Oil. This is the Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. Jackie got this for my birthday last year, so it lasted me forever. That'll have to do with the fact that I didn't really wear makeup as much this year. The only time I ever put on makeup really is to film videos. I really liked this as a cleansing oil. I was really happy to have it. It felt very luxurious to use. I really like the packaging on it, but I would say it's probably not worth the price. As a gift or as like a way to treat someone, absolutely. It smells amazing, it feels amazing, it does a really good job of removing makeup, especially like face makeup and SPF. This would make my skin feel so clean. It wasn't the best at removing waterproof products, so like waterproof eyeliner. That's pretty much the only waterproof thing that I use on my face. It wasn't as good at removing that, but like makeup from your face, it was so good at making my skin just feel so clean. But it's expensive, really good and a nice treat, and I really enjoyed using it, and I think it's a great product. But if you're looking for a special treat, really good as a gift, something that someone might not necessarily buy for themselves. I loved getting this as a gift. Good for that. Next up, we have a Charlotte Tilbury brow pencil. So this is in the color Rita. This is my favorite brow pencil. I've tried a couple different ones over the past couple of years that I just ended up like really, really not liking. I really love the shape of the Charlotte Tilbury brow pencils. Let me see if I can show you. So hopefully you can see there, it's one of these like triangle-y ones. So really good for doing hair-like strokes, but filling in your brows quickly. You can do less strokes with this and get your brows on quicker. I also really like the formula of this brow pencil. So I've tried other ones in this shape, like the Makeup Revolution one that I tried. That was just way too creamy. So it's just kind of going all over the place, not really long wearing. You can't get hair-like strokes because it's just too creamy. It's all just blending together anyways. I just really, really love that this is not too soft, not too hard. It lasts for a really nice long time. I've recently switched colors, so I actually have a different color on my brows right now. I'm wearing Brook S, which is a little bit warmer. This one's a little bit more on like the neutral cool tone side, but like a medium brown shade. I realize now why this bag feels so heavy. It's because I have a lot of stuff in here that I've talked about in other videos that I'm getting rid of, like the products that I don't like, that are just like in here waiting for my friends to go through and see if they want them. Because just because something doesn't work for me doesn't mean it's not gonna work for everybody. So that's why this feels so heavy. Moving on, I have a lipstick. So this is a lipstick from Maybelline. This is in 275 Crazy for Coffee. So you can see there's still a little bit left, but I did go through a fair bit of this. Let me just swatch it on the back of my hand for you guys. That's the color right there. Kind of similar to what I have on, except a little bit more brown. How long has that lipstick been on my teeth? I know it wasn't there when I started the video. Oh my God, you guys, that's so embarrassing. I hope that wasn't there for too long. Crazy for Coffee, beautiful brown. So this is a lipstick that I bought before I even really got into makeup. I bought this before I started working at Charlotte Tilbury. I was just into like, it was like when the Kylie Jenner Whirl lip color was really popular, just more of like a mauve-y brown tone. So yeah, I just like wanted something mauve-y brown. These Maybelline lipsticks were super popular at the time. I think they probably still are if you're into more drugstore makeup. This is a really good drugstore product, actually, these Maybelline lipsticks. With like the colored caps. I used to have a bunch of them. I'm getting rid of this one because it's gone off. I tried to use it in a video and I couldn't even get it to come off on my lips. It's just like super dried out and expired. So I did get through most of it. And if you're looking for this kind of color, at a drugstore price point, I definitely recommend this one. Again, that was $2.75, crazy for coffee. I was sad that it was used up, but I have some other ones that are similar to this that I need to get through as well. I have so much lipstick, you guys. They're all just gonna go off eventually. There's no way I'm gonna use them all up. So next up, I have a Maybelline Color Tattoo. So another Maybelline drugstore product from like my pre-Charlotte Tilbury days, so like pre-me doing makeup on anyone else, just being like in love with makeup. I used to be like way into drugstore stuff because like I was a student and that's what I could afford. This is in the color, does it say? 70, barely branded. So these are cool. These are like cream shadows, kind of like eye bases that you can put underneath other eyeshadows or you wear them alone. I'm not sure how they do with creasing. I can't really remember anymore. But I was going through my makeup and I noticed that this one had dried out, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So this is like a beautiful, nice, reflective, champagne-y one. And yeah, I did get like quite a good amount of use out of this before it dried out. But again, this is like 5 years old, so time to go. And then the last thing that I'm gonna talk about today is this guy right here. This is a little concealer palette from NYX. So another one of those products that from like the Maybelline era that I bought like working for Charlotte Tilbury in 2016, so like very old and definitely expired, but I never really used much of this. I bought this, like contouring just started to become a thing because of YouTube and like celebrity makeup artists and Kim Kardashian. I'm sure you guys remember when contouring became a thing. Obviously it was always a thing for like professionals, but like when it became more mainstream and contour palettes and cream contouring was becoming like popular. And I saw this palette, and NYX was a brand that I really used to love at the time. And so I picked this up. Nice colors in here. So like a peachy color corrector, you've got your contour, some different concealer colors. I was really excited for this, but the formula really sucks. Like these were so sticky. They were hard to blend. If you tried to put them over top of foundation, it would just move all your foundation around because of how sticky they are. And then if you tried to use them underneath a foundation, they kind of ended up all over the place. The texture of these, the formula was just a complete miss. It just does not work. So yeah, like you can see, I really did try. I did try to get in there and use them, and I would mix colors and just really try to make it work. But like there's a solid amount of product in here, and I've had it for many, many years, and I never use it. So I'm gonna get rid of it. It's gone, it's expired, it's long gone. So that's that. Yeah, so this still feels heavy because there's some products in here I talked about in previous Empties videos that, like I said, I'm getting rid of, that I just haven't actually gotten rid of yet. So that's gonna be everything for this Empties video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I normally like to have more products so we can go through like a whole bunch and do a bunch of like speed reviews on a bunch of different stuff, but I feel like doing it like this is good too, because then you get a little bit of a more in-depth review on each product. So let me know which one you like better. If you like me to like hold my products for longer and do like shorter reviews on each product but get like a ton of products in the video, or if you like it more like this where there's less products and I just talk a little bit more about each one and do a little bit more of like in-depth reviews. Leave me a comment down below, tell me which one you prefer if you have a preference. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. That's gonna help more people to see it too. Don't forget to check out the description box. It's gonna have all of the products that I talked about today listed down there, as well as links to some of my other Empties videos that I've filmed in the past for you to check out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.